The U.S. has suspended issuing of visas for Turkish citizens hoping to visit or study in the United States. This after Turkey arrested a U.S. consulate employee on allegations of espionage. The move comes as another American citizen sits in a Turkish jail. Pastor Andrew Brunson is being held on terror-related charges. Brunson has lived in Turkey for over 20 years, ministering to Christians. Joining us now is Kristina Arriaga, Vice Chair of the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom. That's a bipartisan federal commission dedicated to protecting religious freedom. Kristina, welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
You just got back from Turkey and you visited with Pastor Brunson, who's been in jail for a year now. How's he doing?
Well, he's under a lot of pressure. My colleague, Sandy Jolly, and I drove to this remote prison outside of Izmir. Kilikliyer is close to where Ephesus is. And we visited with him. He had not been allowed to see anyone but his wife and lawyer. He's lost 50 pounds, and he's showing a lot of signs of the stress that he's under. He was initially confined to a cell meant for 21 people, actually meant for 8 people with 21 people. Now he's in a cell meant for 3 people with 2 other roommates. So he is in less crowded conditions, but under a lot of pressure. There are no Christians in that prison, and there's no one who speaks English in that prison either.
Okay, so bring us up to date with his case. Where does it stand now, and what can the U.S. government do to help him?
Well, the Turkish government has fabricated charges against him. They have not told him or his attorney exactly what the charges are. They're playing this in the media. They're relying supposedly on secret testimony of secret witnesses that the pastor himself has not been able to read any of the documents that have been filed against him. And the U.S. government, both the president and the vice president, have called out for his release. But unfortunately, that hasn't yielded any results.
Wow. So while in Turkey, you were also meeting with the Little Sisters of the Poor in Istanbul. Tell us in general about the religious climate, and especially for Catholic and Catholic groups right now in Turkey.
Yes, our USERV delegation met with many religious leaders, and we visited the Home of Little Sisters. We also visited with Franciscan friars and with other Catholic orders that are ministering to refugees, to children that have no place else to go. Turkey underwent a coup attempt 18 months ago. There is unfortunately a state of emergency. A lot of people are getting arrested. A lot of people are under a lot of pressure. These religious people go out and minister every single day, regardless of the outside pressures that they may be facing right now.
It's pretty incredible how they're able to have that faith. Tomorrow, you'll be testifying before Congress about the role the U.S. government plays in protecting religious freedom abroad. Tell us, what do you think your message is going to be?
Well, the message is going to be that religious freedom is a vital core right, and that our own national security depends on us fostering religious freedom abroad. And that is a message that it's important for Congress to hear, because they have tools that they can implement, such as the Magnitsky Act, which means that anyone who's torturing Christians abroad or torturing any other religious people abroad should not be able to come to New York and go shopping for Christmas. And members of Congress certainly can keep a list and forbid those people from being issued visas to come to this country as a reward for what? Their human rights violations?
Wow, pretty incredible, but a pretty important issue as well. Kristina Arriaga, Vice Chair of the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.